Hey there, Trach Baby Tips here. Just wanted to give you a little bit of background info in this video, actually. Talk about our daughter. The plan for this channel is just to kind of document some of the things that we've learned over our journey so that we can help other Trach Baby parents. We noticed that there wasn't a whole lot of user-created content on YouTube. There are a lot of hospital videos, but actual real-life experiences they're kind of missing. So our daughter was born May 9th of 2019. She was born at 23 weeks and 3 days, so she was extremely premature. And they don't know why she came so early, but it was quite the surprise for her parents. She had a grade 4 brain bleed on her right side and a grade 2 on her left that have both resolved. She has bronchopulmonary dysplasia, so BPD. She spent 9 months in the hospital. She started out at Riverside Hospital here in Central Ohio, and then she transferred over to Nationwide Children's Hospital last July in 2019 because she needed to have Avastin injections and laser eye surgery for her retinopathy of prematurity. So she's been through a lot, but she's doing really well. That surgery I just mentioned, the ROP, retinopathy of prematurity, it causes a lot of babies to go blind, and my understanding is that it's from too much oxygen in their bodies. It actually damages the eyes, and she was on almost 100% oxygen at one point shortly after her birth. They didn't think she was going to make it, and the side effect of that was that she had potential damage to her eyes, but with eye surgery and the Avastin injections, she can see just fine. She can hear just fine, even though they thought she was deaf at first, but it turns out that sometimes the hearing just takes a little bit to develop. So she was not hearing very much when she was first born, but her most recent hearing tests show that she has perfect hearing. She's kind of a miracle baby in that she's developing just like normal. She's learned to crawl and stand, and as you can see, she's playful. We got really lucky, but we also have worked really hard with her. You see her left hand still is it's a little bit stiff. She strongly favors her right hand. She's just now learning how to use it for some of the more dexterous moves. What are you doing? Get yourself back up. All her feedings are through the feeding tube, except for about 20 milliliters of puree in the afternoon. She gets 5 feeds per day at 160 milliliters. She's on Similac NeoSure. We have to do it over about an hour and 10 minutes because she has a mini 1 button and she's very sensitive to the feeds. So one of the things that we encountered was when we brought her home from the hospital, all the additional moving was causing her to throw up a lot. So when she first got home, she was throwing up with almost every single feed. Yeah, get the cat. Get the cat. Good girl. That's our cat, Smokey. So the first thing they did was they changed her Mickey button to a mini button, and the mini button was developed by a guy whose daughter had trouble eating with the Mickey button, so he made a smaller, more condensed button, and inside it has a balloon, but it's shaped like a donut rather than the Mickey button, which is a big balloon. it takes up a little bit less mass. She was still having issues, so we ended up starting her on Periactin, and that has worked like a miracle drug for her. Periactin as well as Pepsid for a little bit of acid reflux. Overall, her prognosis is great. Like I said, we've been very fortunate despite the initial challenges. As you can see, all the therapy has paid off for her, and they expect that she won't have the trach for more than another year. We're weaning her down on oxygen, and as she gets taller, her lungs are going to develop, and we're hopeful that she'll make a mostly full recovery. We know she'll never be completely normal because her parents are a bunch of weirdos, but as far as the trach and the G-tube and stuff, she'll outgrow it eventually. So I hope this is informative, and to all those people out there that are just starting to get used to their baby having a trach or considering it. It's a lot of work, but it's a real game changer. She had an ET tube, breathing tube, for the first 4 months of her life, and we didn't want to get a trach. We did everything we could not to, but it hasn't really been that bad. Yeah, it's more scary than it seems more scary than it really is. Once you get into the swing of things, she's just like a normal kid with some special toys. Anyways, leave some comments below if you have questions, or if there's anything in particular that you'd like us to comment, or other video ideas. Hope you have a good one.